Welcome to Exit Frag. I'm Zeph. I'm joined by Esports Andy and that nerd Kaizen. Today we are going to be talking about VCT EMEA Stage 1, Week 1. Guys, say whatever you want to say because ain't nobody watching EMEA right now.
I it still kind of feels like a one-team region.
Yeah.
like we'll talk about Team Liquid a little later, but yeah, Team Vitality. People think I really hated on them on my video about them, but they're still goated.
Yeah, they are.
They're still going to dominate the region. I think that's
easy.
like the takeaway.
I don't know. I think Team Heretics got some bite into them. I think they can bounce back.
So many question marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not super high on Heretics, and it has nothing to do with their skill. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But let's open up with probably the easiest pick'ems, like to start off with. Like, I don't know who the hell is waking up at, in the morning to watch these games, but we got Team Vitality versus GiantX. Is there any doubt here that Vitality is just gonna 2-0 this team?
Yeah, it's definitely 2-0. 2-0 City over here. I feel like EMEA script writers, like, they need to take a note from the Americas because they don't know how to cook up a good storyline. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not excited about maybe Fnatic and NaVi. I like that, but outside of that, I don't know. But, yeah.
I was like, when we were talking about GiantX before the season started, I was like the only defender of them because I had like some real faith in this team. I thought they had a good amount of pieces. I thought the Purpo and Westside and Runner would finally kind of be like, oh, okay, we're going to be at the same level as like Cloud, And if you had like 4 Clouds and Tomaszy, then you're going to be a solid EMEA team. Facts. But that has not happened.
Yeah. So that's the thing though, is like EMEA is so open. Like when it comes to like second, or not maybe second, like that third place spot, I could see GX getting it, but that's just like a testament to like how the gap is between Vitality and everyone else,
My only issue is just that I just felt like they just couldn't shoot back a lot of the times.
Yeah.
And with Vitality, you're done. Like you're not gonna, if you miss duels, every one of these players are world class. We already know this team. Like,
which EMEA team do you think is going to use Waylay first?
I honestly, Team Vitality.
But really, you think so? Okay.
Because they might do it. Because if they think that if like Derke is like, oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
Cloud, fuck that guy. I'm fucking diffing him right now.
That's crazy. My money's on NaVi. I was in Angel We Trust when it comes to unveiling.
We'll get to that, but I think everyone here is on an equal consensus that we got Team Vitality winning this one. It shouldn't really be that close. All right, let's talk about one of the upcoming teams. We got BBL Esports versus Karmine Corp, who honestly, my faith in Karmine Corp has been shaken. I think this team is a fucking mess. And I think it's going to be very apparent when they play BBL, who have been a team that has been steadily improving, and I really like that.
I really like BBL. Like, I didn't have a lot of faith in them, like, because I didn't know how Jamppi as like IGL would work with a Turkish team. Yeah, it was such a weird call, but it worked. It doesn't seem like they're having any strategic issues, and like their losses weren't really. It just felt like it was just that they're still like figuring it out. They feel like they're gonna grow as the season goes on, and like some of these guys are already kind of like popping off big. Like Loon, he was killing it. Like I'm so excited to watch him play. And Karmine, they in theory should be very good.
Yeah. If anything, like just looking at the names, Karmine Corp should be the better team, but like BBL has like a lot of. I think BBL has more hungrier players. I think that's the thing. They have more players who are trying to prove themselves. They got a chip on their back, so I kind of like BBL too.
My only thing is that like everyone can win duels in this whole lineup. Like with Turkish teams, they can always win duels,
right?
And so that's like the thing that like Karmine would have on worse teams, but BBL is going to shoot back every time. So yeah, I'm going to have BBL also.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got BBL. I really like Jamppi's move to IGL. I think it was a good move for him career-wise because he was kind of slipping into like that below like mediocre like player, kind of like I don't want to be mean to Zeppa too much. I know I already am, but he was really falling under the Zeppa bar, and he really needed to change his style. And I think
the
his
worst
move
thing
to
you
IGL,
could say about a player.
Yeah, I think his move to IGL was actually really well done. There's not a lot of IGLs in the EMEA space to like pull from, so I think him just kind of like putting himself in there and betting on himself in that area, I think it was a good move. I like Sociably like a lot. I think Profik has a ton of potential. Luen, I mean, we already saw him play. He's pretty good. I'm seeing on here that they have a stand-in in VAC. Like, what's going on with that? And I know that they just changed their coach too, which is like really weird. Anywho, yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on in BBL, but I do think that the talent here is still going to be enough to beat Karmine Corp. I think Karmine Corp is a little bit of a mess. I think they got players from too many different systems, too many different. To me, it's a little bit of a mess over there. So I got BBL.
I still trust in Karmine Corp, but yeah, BBL they seem more exciting.
Yeah. I think they're kind of like taking that Team Heretics route, but they're not just quite there yet. I think we're starting to see the ascension of that team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Team Heretics, we got them versus Apeks. I don't think this should be close. Like, as much as I want to believe in Florecent and friends, I cannot. I don't see them winning unless like Florecent drops like 40 and Team Heretics has a complete meltdown. I think Heretics are still a really solid team. I think they're going to be pretty much like the gatekeepers of any international event, even if they themselves don't qualify.
Well, I do think Apeks is going to win, and it's because of Florecent. You know, Florecent is going to drop 40, but it's all about the mind games. Florescent's been playing these mind games before the match has even started. You know, her and freaking MiniBoo have been duoing so much, and she's just been imposing her will on MiniBoo. I'm telling you guys first. I'm so serious right now. It's just right here. Florescent's going to take them over the hill. You know, for sure. I'm lying. It's Team Heretics all the way. I can't keep a straight face. It's Team Heretics all the way.
Oh man! All right, Andy, give us the hot take. Give us the hot take.
Well, so I was like also kind of with, because I'm like maybe Apeks could do it.
You're trying to gaslight yourself into believing in Apeks.
Then I was looking through how Team Heretics lost, and they lost 6 maps. Half of them were on Abyss. And those were like the bad, like those are their bad losses.
Right.
Like all their other ones were like, they lost on like Lotus, which wasn't pretty, and like Fracture and Haven. But like, those are all fixable things. They just suck on Abyss. Like they're just terrible on it. And so if they just, I think they're fine. They were able to beat teams that were lower. Like you said, they're the gatekeepers. So as long as they're not like picking Abyss or something, they're fine. And also, they should have figured it out by now. They had like 2 months.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if they're gonna test out their Abyss comp, they might actually.
I guess, like,
if you want to break that cursing mentality, you do it on like a lesser team,
and then you get swept 0-2.
Yeah,
that would be great. No. At worst, they lose Abyss. At worst, they lose Abyss.
Yeah, this should not be their first map though. Yeah.
All right. We got the nap match here. We got Foot Esports versus Koi. Does anyone care?
Nah, Foot's gonna win.
Yeah, they probably are, but never sleep on Shados too much. But yeah, Foot's probably gonna win.
I can't remember the last time someone said something like that.
You just can't. I remember last year in kickoffs, like they surprised people last year, and it was mainly off of Shados and the other guy who went to Team Liquid. Now I forgot his name. It starts with a K. He's on Team Liquid. I think Camo. Is it Camo? I don't know.
Yeah, Camo.
Yeah. But yeah, it's foot all the way. I'm trying to make this interesting. I'm trying to do the heavy lifting for EMEA right now. I'm trying to say, hey, there's a fighting chance.
Hey, get us to write the scripts for EMEA. We'll make it more interesting.
Yeah, we'll make the things good for you guys.
Man, yeah, I'm excited to at least watch Foot play. I like watching Foot play all the time. So
yeah, I got Foot here. It's not really a question. All right,
is Cena joining a team? Or is he still out of a team?
Oh no, he like took a step back for the season.
Yeah, I thought he said he was still trying to like join a team somewhere midway through.
He said if the offer is right, he would.
Yeah, but
I feel like that's a good player that someone could pick up though, Cena. But I guess getting that kind of bag is going to be difficult.
I think if anybody should do it, it should probably be BBL.
Yeah,
I think you should do it.
Who?
No, just like an artist.
Oh hell no!
Oh yeah, artist isn't on a team either. That's interesting.
Someone should pick up artists too.
Anyway. No, said no one ever.
Okay, we got the mid bowl here. We got Fnatic versus NaVi. I don't really know how to feel too much about this. Like Fnatic on the decline, NaVi on the decline. NaVi is one of those EMEA Americas teams. Not super big on Koalanoob right now. I mean, I'm glad he's on a team, but like, I don't know. I didn't see too much that I liked from his kickoff performance. It's a tough one here. I think at the end of the day, the more experience is gonna win, and I think Fnatic got this.
I think Fnatic now, like having like changing out the coaching a little bit and bringing in Doom Bros.
Yeah,
I think will be
good.
Fun. I'm interested to see what Fnatic can cook up on this new like meta, especially with 2 months of off time. Like, I think Fnatic should win because NaVi just kind of looked funky. I don't have faith in how this team was built. Like, Hiro has to really step up. Koalanoob was okay. I think, like, as far as I remember, like, I think he wasn't. He wasn't good. Yeah, it's just they just need to make. I just think Fnatic's more solid. They have Chronicle, Alfier, and Boaster. I think Crashies is struggling, but Fnatic shouldn't lose.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for TikTok over there.
Honestly, I wish I went before you, Annie, because I was gonna say NaVi, but the fact that you reminded me that Doom Bros is on this team, he knows Angel in and out, so. Yeah, I got Fnatic too.
Yeah, it's just hard to bet against that.
Yeah. And then lastly, we got Team Liquid versus Gentlemates. I think this is going to be a lot closer than people expect.
Nah?
Nah. I think both of these teams have made roster changes. I think it's going to be a complete mess of a game. And I still got Team Liquid winning.
I just think Team Liquid is still like, I think they proved that they're still kind of like a top team. Yeah. Like they proved their spot that they only lost to EDG and G2 in the finals.
Yeah.
So like I still have so much faith in this team.
Didn't they just bench not Kamek?
Did they bench someone?
They benched somebody, yeah.
There was news about it, but it's like they have nothing official has come out.
I think they benched someone.
They benched Kamek. They benched
Kamek. I'm done. Why would you do that? Did he have like a better offer? So that's the thing.
How do you have an offer mid-season when you're signed to a team?
Why would you bench? You weren't even supposed to make it this far.
Here. Okay. Let me look it up because I'm pretty sure Kamek.
Because I think I saw something about him like going to another team or something, and I was like, that's weird. I'm gonna just ignore that.
Oh yeah. He's actually going to M80. Not M80. Gentlemates.
Yeah, Gentlemates win. Yeah, we have
Gentlemates are winning. Gentlemates are winning.
So,
I don't understand why.
Why? He must have got money or something. He must have been league minimum with like Team Liquid or something.
Yeah, it had to be.
Gentlemates must have offered a bag for him. That's
that's
the only reason I could think.
Because like Gentlemates aren't do or die. Team Liquid's Team Liquid. You know, they win, they lose. Like Gentlemates has to make it in because I thought it was so funny that there's a chance that Zyppan might have to fight through Ascension at the end of the season.
Yeah. So Kamek to Gentlemates. He's
Yeah,
replacing Robbie BK. Which
man,
Robbie.
I could have picked up CNED.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I'm telling you, this match is gonna be muddy.
I don't know.
So who's replacing him on Team Liquid? Is it the sub? Are they bringing?
Yeah, it's
Harvey?
their sub. It's no, not Harvey. It's someone else. I can't remember who it is. Let me look up Liquid scrims.
Liquid fans in shambles once again.
Turn this team into Liquid, literally.
Honestly,
liquefy them.
Liquid scrims.
Man, but
only the
I guess
CS stuff comes up. Anyway,
I still have to go with Team Liquid, I guess.
I think this is a toss up at this point.
I think I got Gentlemates.
I got Gentlemates. I got Gentlemates for the memes here.
They got one of your best players. That's crazy. I hope Liquid at least got a bag for the buyout, man.
I hope so too. No, because these French orgs are throwing the bag. They want to be at Paris.
Champs.
Yeah.
What are the chances? How many French orgs do you think we're gonna have at Champs?
I think we're gonna
have
two
at least.
Two.
At least two.
I don't know how, but I think like there's gonna be some fucking black magic, and fucking Karmine Corp are gonna show up somehow.
Yeah.
I can see Karmine Corp making it.
Because it's gonna be Team Vitality has a guarantee.
Sure. Yeah, at this point. The championship points too. They got some for for their high placement.
They got three, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was our analysis or preview and prediction of VCT EMEA 1. If you made it this far, thank fucking God. Someone finally made it through.
Thank you. We appreciate all of you.
Comment I love EMEA in the comments.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 5 that made it this far. For Esports Andy and that Nerd Kaizen. Tomorrow we will be talking about VCT Pacific. We'll see you then.